My sister called me a few weeks ago. She was getting ready to go visit her new granddaughter for Easter weekend. And she said, Nancy, I found something on Instagram that I think is going to change the way you talk about capsule wardrobes forever. And you know what? She was right. It's called Packing Sudoku. And today I'm going to show you exactly what it is, how it works, and why it is absolutely the best visual explanation of a capsule wardrobe that I have come across in all of my years of teaching this. 9 pieces, up to 27 outfits, and I'm going to show you every step on how to build one for yourself using pieces I actually own and wear. But I am saving the best part for the end of this video, because once you see how it applies to your everyday wardrobe, not just your suitcase, you're never going to shop the same way again. So stay with me. And before we get into it, a quick thank you to Quince for sponsoring today's video. You know, I have been making capsule wardrobe videos for years. I have over 50 of them at this point, and if you want to check them all out on my playlist, I'll link it right here and down in the description, because there is a lot of good stuff in there. But even with all of that content, I still get comments every single week from women who say, Nancy, I love the idea of a capsule wardrobe, but I feel like it limits me. Like I'm going to end up wearing the same 3 outfits on rotation, and that's it. And I get it. I completely understand why it feels that way, because no one has ever actually shown them what a complete capsule wardrobe looks like and when it's working. They hear 9 pieces, they picture 9 outfits or less, but that is not how this works at all. My sister Jennifer found this concept on an Instagram account called the Natalie Way Travel, and she sent it to me because she was trying to pack for Easter weekend and wanted a formula that would keep things simple when she packs. And the second I saw it, I thought, this is the explanation I have been looking for. This is what's going to make capsule wardrobes click for women who haven't been able to picture it yet. And it's also going to make packing a dream. You're going to be a carry-on girl the rest of your life. So let me show you exactly what this is. The concept is simple. You build a 3x3 grid, just like the game Sudoku. So you'll have 3 tops, 3 bottoms, and 3 layers. And the rule is that every single piece in the grid has to work with every other piece in the grid. There's no orphans. There's no one outfit wonders. Every top works with every bottom. Every layer goes with every combination. So let's do the math together. 3 tops times 3 bottoms gives you 9 outfit combinations right there. Now add a layer to any one of those 9 combinations, and you have tripled your options. That's how you arrive at 27 outfits with just 9 pieces. And then there are the diagonals. This is my favorite part. When you mix across the grid, the top from row 1 with a bottom from row 2 and a layer from row 3, those diagonal combinations are almost always the most interesting outfits. They're the ones that look like you really thought about it and you did. You just did the thinking up front when you built the grid. So you never have to think about it again. Now here's what makes this different from just packing light. Every piece in this Sudoku chart has to earn its place. If a top only works with one of your bottoms, it does not belong in the grid. And that discipline is exactly what makes a capsule wardrobe work. And it's exactly what most women are skipping when they're shopping. Let me show you mine, and I want to tell you, I built this grid entirely from Quince. Every single piece, which made this collaboration a really natural one for me, because these are the pieces I was already reaching for. For my tops, I have this blue button front Oxford. I can wear it fully buttoned, I can wear it as a layer, or tied at the waist for 3 completely different looks from one shirt. Then this brown tee, which is acting as a neutral in this grid, because this shade works with absolutely everything I'm showing you. And this black and white button front gives me that crisp, classic feel that I love. For my bottoms, I chose this black and white check skirt in a nice crisp linen. It's so easy and chic and perfect for warm weather. These camel ponte knit pants, which are one of the most comfortable pants I own, and somehow completely look polished. And then these navy silk pants. These are my hero piece on this grid, and they might honestly be my favorite thing Quince has ever sent me. The drape on these is extraordinary. They feel incredibly elevated, and yet they're priced in a way that makes no sense given how good they are. When I wear these, it feels like they were 3 times the price that they were. Everything is linked below in the description, and Quince offers 365 days of free shipping and returns. So there is zero risk in trying something new. For my layers, I have this cashmere silk dolman tee, which is so soft it barely feels like you have anything on. It works as a layer or completely on its own as a top. And this camel cardigan with the most beautiful button front detail is going to be on repeat all spring. And my black merino sweater, which you know me, is going over my shoulders. That is just where it lives. Oh, and one more thing. Quince also sent me this vest as part of my haul. I love the style of it, but I sized down and it's not fitting me the way I want. So I'm reordering the next size up. Lesson learned: when in doubt, size up on the vests. Okay, now let me show you what this grid actually looks like when you put it on. We are about halfway through the video, and you have not even heard the part I promised you at the beginning. The part that's going to change how you shop. That's coming. But first, let me show you some of these outfit combinations, because I think seeing them on a real body is what's going to make the whole thing land for you. Packing Sudoku is not just a travel hack. It's actually the most productive shopping filter I've ever found. Think about the last time you bought something that is still hanging in your closet with the tags on, or something you loved in the store but can never figure out how to wear. I've been there. We've all been there. And it usually happens because we bought the piece without asking the most important question first. And that question is, does it go with at least 3 things I already own? And that is the Sudoku rule applied to shopping. If a piece can't connect with at least 3 other things in your closet, it's not earning its place in your wardrobe. Instead, it's going to become one of those orphans that just hangs there, making you feel guilty every time you open your closet. Every piece in this grid that I showed you works with every other piece. And that's not an accident. That is intentional shopping. And that's what a capsule wardrobe actually is at its core. And Packing Sudoku just gave us all a visual for it that finally makes the concept click. My sister packed for Easter weekend in about 20 minutes using this method. 9 pieces, carry-on only, and she said she never once stood in front of her suitcase feeling stuck. Not once, and that's the goal. And not just for travel, for every single morning when you open your closet. When your wardrobe is built like a Sudoku grid, getting dressed stops becoming a problem you have to solve and starts becoming something you actually enjoy. And that is what I want for you. So I want to know, when you pack for a trip, are you a light packer who has it all figured out? Or does your suitcase look more like your closet exploded into it? Let me know in the comments. You know I love hearing from you. Stay gorgeous, and I'll see you in the next video.